Hey, Gli Cumbare peeps, what's going on? How's everyone doing? We are back with another episode, albeit late because usually it comes out Sundays. We're coming out Monday because it's all on me. My fault, super busy. So it's hard to get these things done on time all the time. We try super hard, but stuff happens. And I was out of town for a while. So now we're back. We're starting. Well, what we're doing now, it's the summer, right? So everyone's busy, everyone's vacationing, running around, and including myself. So Gli Cumbare, we're having such a blast doing our podcasts, revisiting the series that we did. Such a fun series. We had a blast doing it, as you've heard. And we're going back to watch, we're kind of doing a podcast as we're rewatching stuff that we did years ago, and we're enjoying it. We're having such a blast. But for the summer series, since it's summer, we wanted to take a little hiatus for a month or two, basically the summer months, July and August. And instead of going through this series like we've been doing, we wanted to get into shorts because Gli Cumbare would, doing an episode was super long and hard. So we would come out every second week with an episode, because they took long. But in the meantime, to give you guys something every Sunday, we would do what we called shorts. And we went through different periods of shorts, and we've discussed a bunch of them in the past. But we had one series which I loved. I think it's probably my favorite thing that we did with our series and our shorts. Because we did, we used to come up with skits that we would do, but a lot of it was improv. But this series, at one point, we went into sketches. Basically, we would do Cumbare sketches, and we would recreate a famous old TV show. So we said, instead of, we wanted to recreate it Gli Cumbare-style, famous scenes or famous parts, or we actually put some of them together and created scenes of some old TV shows. So we figured for the summer series, we did about 8 of them. So, we wanted to go through them and check them out because it's been a while. I think the one that you're gonna see today is the 2021, man. It's like 4 or 5 years ago kind of thing. So, it's good to revisit them. And I love the work we did on this because it was a different step we had to take. So all the other stuff was improv. We took a scene and we kind of had to study it. Add our twist to it. As you can see, we added a little Italian Gli Cumbare flavor to it in the comedy. But we had to give it respect too. So a lot of the scene, we had to study lines, which we never really did before. With Gli Cumbare, we used to kind of just, give an idea of what the scene was about and then do a couple of takes and see which one was funny and which one worked. But we had a general idea of what had to have been said, but nothing major. Whereas this one, we really had to study our lines and study the persona that we were reenacting. So it took a different spin for us, and studying lines wasn't what we were used to, and it kicked our butt a bit. It was a lot of fun though. That's why I'm super proud of this stuff. And so for our first one that we did, we went with a classic. We went with the Honeymooners. I mean, Jackie Gleason, that show. I don't know if you're anything under 30, you might have no clue what show that is, but it's super funny show. I mean, back I think it was in the 50s. It was in the 50s. The comedy was, 50s comedy, but it was funny. Jackie Gleason played a great part. The bus driver that came home and always argued with the wife or the mother-in-law. Not argued with the wife, but, anyway, you've got it. I'm going to show it to you. So we reenacted a scene. We had Lisa, Francesca, and Louis play the 3 people, which is Alice, and Louis was playing Jackie Gleason's part and Alice's mother. So it's a little funny scene, guys. I'm going to show it to you and then check it out, have a few laughs, and then I'll come back and talk about it. All right.
Mother, it's not Ralph's fault.
It isn't Ralph's fault. Listen, Alice, just because you're married to a horse doesn't mean that you have to live in a stable.
What is she doing here?
Ralph, she's my mother.
Really, I know, unfortunately.
And what is that? Is it your lunchbox?
Oh, we're gonna start with the arguments now, huh? The little insults. First you went with the big one, now we went with the small one. You come here to make my life a living hell?
Why don't you shut up, sassy?
Man, I can't understand this woman.
Why can't you both just get along when you're in the same room?
I never started anything. This over here, Mama Brava, is always doing something.
Anyways, what do you got there, Ralph?
Remember when I was working that night, I found that box in the bus? And apparently it's about a month that passed, so I'm allowed to claim it as mine.
What's in it?
Hoping there's some value to it, maybe. A little bit of supersata, capicolo, and olive oil, you know what I mean?
If it was something of value, you wouldn't find it.
Really, listen to me. When you come in my house, you better start talking to me with respect, understood? Because this is what I want to hear from you. You do ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, that's all you do. Respect me with a civil tongue. Understood? Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to talk to Alice in private. I need to ask her something.
Everything you say to my daughter, you can say in front of me.
Never mind. Look, Alice, I need a running low on cash this week. I need to go pay my dues for the bocce club. I just want to know if you could loan me a little bit of money. I'll pay you back, just I have to go pay it.
Don't you dare give him a cent, Alice.
Listen, you. One of these days you're gonna push me too far, you understand?
The only thing that could push you is a bulldozer.
Really? Oh, yeah? Get out! Boy!
Ralph.
Out! Right now!
No worries, Alice. Anyways, I was going.
It doesn't matter if you were coming or going. You're not welcome there. There's not enough room for you and me.
There's no enough room for you or anybody.
Get out! 40! Stay out!
Wow, wasn't that fun? That took me back, man. It's been a while. And I remember it takes me back to the day when we were shooting that. It was a difficult one because of the way the scene was. There was no cutting, so it's not like we could break it down. We had to do the whole scene in one take, which was tough because remembering all those lines in three people, when you have to come in and what you had to say. And we changed the lines a little bit because, as you can see, we added a little bit of Italian flavor, talking about bocce, and he was hoping that there was a bit of capicolo in the luggage, and but yet trying to keep the character and the comedy intact. It was hard. Lisa and I wanted to really touch on the Honeymooners. It was super popular at the time, and reruns were played for like 40 years or something. And so this scene I found was a fun one because of the ongoing battle with Alice's mother-in-law and Jackie Gleason's character. So it was a lot of fun. Our actors, Lisa, Francesca, and Louis, definitely did it justice. The comedy I find was delivered. Like get out. That was. I think every episode there was one point where that would happen, and it was so fun. Lisa, actually, I remember back then, someone else was supposed to play Alice, and I think got sick or something the day of filming and couldn't show up, and Lisa stepped in and played that role. And oh my God, for a last minute, she just stepped in quickly. She literally had 20 minutes before filming and memorized her lines and did a great job. You can see her experience in acting come out in that one for sure, because you really had to take the time to study the lines and get into it, and she did it in like 20 minutes. And Francesca too, she kept a comedy, she kept a straight face the whole way. She did a really good job. Louis as well. They really did a good job, I find. And I'm glad we did these, because we're going to get into some really fun ones. As this was the first one we did, but as we went, we did more. We got better and better. We covered The Sopranos, The 70s Show, Bewitched. Oh my God, what else? We did tons of them. King of Queens, which was a lot of fun. They were all fun. So, we did a movie. We did a parts of some movies. We did Anchorman, which I think was our funniest, and that'll be coming up eventually. But so funny. We tried to take funny scenes and reenact them, and we hope you enjoyed it, because we enjoyed doing it. Let us know. Put in the comments if what you think of our rendition of these famous scenes. But guys, so fun to do these things. So glad you guys keep watching. I know summertime is a little harder, so we're doing smaller episodes as you can see, but I hope you enjoyed it. Hope it gives you something to listen to and have a good laugh. So yeah, Gli Cumbare, keep on watching, subscribing, share if you want to share. Also, let us know any ideas that you like, stuff that you like, stuff that you didn't like. Let us know. We try to make it better and better as we go along with the series, with the shorts and all of that. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. Have a good one. Next week, we will be covering, I believe it's Bewitched, but probably Lisa will be covering that one. And it's going to be a fun one. So enjoy. Have a good summer and keep watching, keep listening, and keep subscribing. Take it easy, guys. We'll see you soon. Ciao.